Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got Tory Lanez getting ready to make folks look stupid. T-Pain walking on thin ice over Aaliyah. And you know Andre 3000 is trending right now. But the big question is, why? 6ix9ine, and you're probably wondering what happened to Quando, Rondo. Yo, we got you surrounded with the info, so sit back, relax, grab a drink of liquid, kick back and vibe with us. Yo, we got you for the next 15 minutes. Then you can go about your business, but if you're really chilling, you're going to hit up our old playlist and just check out some old vids that we got. Yo, you got a long ride ahead of you anyway, man, and you'll smile a bit. Yo, shout out to Dee from Summit, man. I'm hoping that's Summit Urgent Care. If so, shout out for that. And if not, shout out anyway. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to J Who Cloud. Yo, we see you, homie. Much love to Arm Age Art, MK Only One, and Young Boss. We appreciate your support. It means a lot to us, man, and we love y'all for that. Salute. And Christian Ingebrigtsen, you know we ain't forget about you, homie. Now, first up, if you thought Tory Lanez was gonna be the butt of your jokes, you got another thing coming. Your boy has decided to let you know that he will be the one to have the last and final laugh, so you can keep all your short man jokes and toe-popping wisecracks. Retire the heckles once and for all, because Tory Lanez has stated on Twitter, quote, "Ninja's gonna be looking so dumb. Watch. It's the irony of it all. Just don't bust no U-turns when it happens. And it will happen, because it's inevitable," close quote. Man, what's he talking about, Willis? Yo, I guess you'll have to wait and see on whatever the man's talking about, because it sounds like it's gonna be good. And if you're cruel enough to wish death on the man, don't even think about approaching the door to the funeral home, because your boy later on posted on social media, quote, "At my funeral, I need one of my closest ninjas to monitor the door," close quote. He added on, "Just to see certain ninjas and be like, nah, he ain't even F with you like that," close quote. To which Waka Flocka, Dr. Waka Flocka, came through and said, quote, "Stop playing with death like you could return from it," close quote. Now, Dr. Waka Flocka is razor sharp with that one. I mean, I have no idea why dudes flirt with death. Like, eternity's a joke. After millions of ages in the furnace, there will still be no rest for the wicked. You follow what I'm saying? You don't have to believe it, but eternity is a long time to be wrong, bruh. For what? Some nonsense? You better rethink that. And speaking of death, T-Pain has decided to flirt with the death of his career by making real sketchy statements concerning the late great R&B cultural legend, Aaliyah, when he said, quote, "People tend to," I don't know, man. I'm not trying to discredit Aaliyah in any kind of way, but you know how sometimes when people die, yeah. You know how somebody's in a butthole for their whole life, but when you go to their funeral, it's like, this guy was the greatest man that ever walked. No, I'm just saying, that's what he said, close quote. Yo, he tried to clean it up, right? But the damage may have already been done. Yo, take a listen to what your boy T-Pain had to say.
I mean, we're gonna hear it. But tell me about concocting that record. First of all, let me just say, a lot of people pissed off about that for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. They feel like I've seen people directly saying. So what happened was, they were doing the Aaliyah X. Is that what it was? They were planning on doing an Aaliyah X album. I think it was like a 10-year thing. I don't know. But they were doing that, and they came to me for a feature. I got to pay you, right? Yeah. All right, there you go. So it's like a swap. I did a song for her on her album, and they gave me one for mine. So I figured officially sanctioned Aaliyah. Well, they had two that they wanted me to do for her album, and they were just like, just pick one of these. So of course, I picked the second one. They didn't know what the hell was going on. Girlfriend straight.
I mean, yo, what he said isn't necessarily wrong, right? I mean, people tend to give more flowers in death than in life, but it's just a bit distasteful to say when someone is already dead and not able to defend their art anything negative about them. Look, it's always distasteful to speak negatively about the dead, unless, of course, they caused more grief in life than in death. In that case, I don't give a F about them, okay? You probably heard that Young Thug and Andre 3000 are trending, but the real question is, why? Well, it's because of this. Yo, take a listen.
I can't rap you 203,000 songs. I ain't never paid attention to him. Never in my life.
You crazy. You missing out.
Right.
You missing out. Y'all need to work together.
Elton John, the difference from Elton John and Andre is Elton John, simplified. Elton John like to kiss ass. Andre like his ass kiss. Elton John like Andre more like, yo, this is the secretary. Like, hey, tell that nigga to throw up, nigga.
Like that though, bro.
Fuck wrong, don't get on the fucking phone, nigga. You know what it is? He told you stupid ass answer. No.
Yes, he is.
Bruh. Who?
He's with us. 3,000.
He who ally?
He's one of
He who ally?
us.
Yeah, fucking right.
Man, yes, he is.
Why you don't rap like him?
What do you mean?
You don't talk like
My man Thugger said, but the difference between Elton John and Andre is, to simplify it, Elton John likes to kiss behind and Dre likes his behind kissed. Elton John like, hey, I like you. I remember your first song. I remember Gucci's first song when Guap did. Now he a fan type of ninja to the point where I'm like, let's do music. And, you know, look, according to Young Thug, Elton likes to kiss behind and Andre 3000 likes his behind kiss. But it sounds like Thugger is kind of wanting what he's claiming Andre 3000 wants. Look, another commenter called Swiss Wallace found a clip of Andre 3000 addressing what Young Thug said, but I'm not sure it's recent, right? But you would think it was. Yo, take like Andre 3000 knew that Thugger was gonna say what he said, so he answered him in advance. Look, problem is this, I like both of them, right? Now, another person came through on Twitter by the name of Joe Strohs, the Black Stormtrooper, tweeted the statement saying, quote, someone need to remind Young Thug what Outkast did, and by extension, Andre 3000 did. They put on for the South, close quote. Then, that same person, Black Stormtrooper, damn. You know your boy need help. Black Stormtrooper added a clip to remind folks of what Andre 3000 thinks. Yo, take a listen.
I'm tired of folks, you know what I'm saying? Them closed-minded folks, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got a demo tape and don't nobody want to hear it, but it's like this, the South got something to say. That's all I got to say.
Everybody was like this on their seats, like, damn. Get up there, man, and say the South got something to say. Man, it turned to everybody up. And it finally gave clear-cut and incision from New York wannabeism. It was Outkast, period. That's when it changed. That was the first time that people began to take Southern rap seriously. What identity, and not being patsy or second or consumer to anyone. You know, we got on our own hype. So I thank every audience member that booed. Thank you.
Hey, yo, maybe what Thugger is really saying is this. Andre 3000, let's do a song together. Dre, hit this man up, please. Whoever's more humble will cause the win for the culture. Oh, shoot, did you see that? Yo, it ran right across. It was right in front of you. Yeah, it was in hiding. Look, I know I saw that joint. It was huge. We kept seeing it during the summer. It's like everywhere you turned, there it was. It ran right next to Nicki Minaj. It was spotted in LA, in that fancy house. It even jumped in the pool. It was in the back of the alley of Chicago. You knew you was gonna find it on the streets of New York. And where did we see it in New York? Of course, in the subway. Some people saw it scurrying down the street, which is classic. You might call it a jog. I even seen dudes pulling it in a wagon, while it licked on ice cream. I know. I saw it trying to even lick its own feet. Now, there was lots of talk, right, about an album, but the joint flopped. Remember 600 Breezy trolled him on that was one of my favorite clips too. He was on some old, you can't sell when you snitch. Do we have that clip? Source, do we even have that clip of 600 Breezy making fun of Tekashi 6ix9ine? If we do, can we play that?
I'm gonna call Durkee up, but like, yeah, man, the nigga 6ix9ine say, man, fool, his album sales is decreasing, man. It's bad. He need the voice of the streets, man. He need the voice. He need that Durkee. He need Durkee singing on that bitch. What he say? He said, hey, you can't tell me. Goddamn, Donnie. Hey, you can't tell me. You can't tell when you snitch. What you talking about? Remix, hey, oh BD, bro. He need the voice of the trenches on folks though.
That's 600 Breezy. Now, the big question is this. How you gonna keep paying for that security? Or like Macy Gray said in Training Day, where the F's your backup? Folks are saying since the album flopped, he might be hurting for cash, but I question that, cause his girl Jade got hit off for her 24th birthday. Yo, take a look at what Jade posted.
Sativa so strong, I'm not blinking. No flex, no. Hey, ma. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, okay, that's nice. This is nice. Give me that real quick. Let me put it in. Problem, got it. You broke ass big diamonds, got the corona, money bad runs. That's the aroma.
See that? Your boy still got a bag. And finally, we told you on Thursday night that Quando Rondo was set to perform on stage last night. Now 600 Breezy dared him to do it. Well, last night happened, and this is what Quando and his crew had to say about how the night played out. Yo, take a listen.
We need to stop posting so we can do a show. Nah, that whole ass police for real, nigga. We ain't fucking know the smoke.
Call a man, threaten the mail.
And cut the mail and the police done cancel the show, cuz that got me blowed. Jump out, shake. 30 clip on me, jump out, shake. Man, that got me blowed, cuz. Oh, God, I already knew what was going on with you. We been big and ready. What up, cuz?
So, they said the mayor canceled the show. Then they're saying that folks called the mayor and threatened something, causing the show to be shut down. Now, I could have sworn if you're making threats to the mayor, that would be like against the law. Like, can't you go to jail for that kind of thing, making threats to the mayor? Anyway, Quando and his crew said that the threats to the mayor caused Quando Rondo's show to be shut down. They even boasted about rocking bulletproof vests like their heads don't matter. Here's the thing. Some people are covered, right, by divine power, and we don't always know why, but death and the like is sometimes thwarted on certain people's behalf. It might not have anything to do with being good or bad. It could just be connected to a particular purpose a person may wind up having, which, if that is the case, shows might be canceled, people planning on doing harm may get locked up, others might even bite the dust. It's completely possible. Yo, let us know what you think, man. Quando Rondo, do you think he canceled his own show? I mean, that would be kind of strange if he canceled his own show. It would be like for nothing but clout. If a gangster leaves his hood, can he go to another hood and be just as gangster? Wouldn't that be a horrible idea? I mean, I don't know what I saw in the car, but it looked like a. Yo, let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.